Scorpio, the energies for September through October bring an omen of endings, awakenings, and rebirth so powerful it will echo through every corner of your life, love, work, health, and spirit. This is a season of fire and truth. What falls apart now is meant to free you. What rises will change your destiny forever. Take a moment and focus on your inner state. There is a deep foundational shift occurring, which is the result of Pluto and Saturn actually aligning in Earth signs. This is a rare and powerful transit, which is going to be active from September 15th through October 31st. Earth signs govern tangible results, salary, position, status, real-world achievements. As Pluto is your ruling planet, this transit gives you the power to unlock new levels of career success, of abundance, of realizations. This energy will attract attention. Let's see what Spirit needs to tell you right now. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm going to take one card from the archetype deck and flow with the energies as per usual. We have the underworld and the self. Yeah, you're going deep into the death energy, the underworld, the Plutonian energy, right? Into the depth of your being, of yourself, to uncover and to reshape your life, to reshape your destiny, and also to gain some sort of insight when it comes about your capability to bring in success, especially in your career. I'm getting some shift in your career, Scorpio, and I'm hearing October 13th. There is one person or an organization that will recognize your potential and will present you with a contract that offers significant resources in exchange for your vision and leadership. I'm getting something creative though. I'm getting something that you are extremely passionate about, but you kept this passion kinda in the back corner. The self speaks about your higher self, the seed of infinite potential that you are, and because you are not afraid to journey into the underworld, the self is shining brightly. The rainbow, right? As you can see, there's this energy of the rainbow. I'm getting the sun energy. This is your vital energy. This is happiness at its fullest. This is abundance and success coming into your life as you are allowing, as you are surrendering to the underworld. I want to read the self. The soul, the witness, the watcher. The self is the prism that allows the spectrum of our personalities to radiate. It does not judge, prohibit, suppress, or oppress any of its parts, as it lovingly knows that all aspects have a time and a place, and leads us to experience the full breadth of life's offerings. The self is the central abiding container, the awareness of the infinite universe of possibilities. When this card appears, it's a call to step back in, to witness consciousness, to observe yourself navigating the world. Ask yourself, am I the stew or am I the chef? In most situations, our ego draws us into the cauldron where we swirl, spin, and smolder in chaos. Yet the self is a graceful culinary dancer, watching, waiting, observing as the spectrum of ingredients become the flavor of our life. Look in the mirror for 30 seconds or more. Attempt to see the you behind the you. It's no surprise that two central mantras in the yoga tradition concern themselves with the self. Experiment with Soham, I am that, and Sat Nam, true identity. If this card is perplexing for you, you are on the right track. It challenges us to expand our sense of identity beyond the little self, and the ego resists such movement. Wow. I'm seeing an integration of the self, of your shadow, of the underworld, as you are stepping into your true identity, as you are realizing your full potential and the full spectrum of your frequency. Let's get a couple of messages from the Enchanted Map. This is a deck that I haven't used for quite a while. So let's see what you need to hear. Ghost Lens, number 8. I'm hearing 18, number 18. Magical Shapeshifter. And Into the Unknown. Wow. So we have 7, 7 here and 8. 877. Check out this angel number, please. There is a message there for you. But as you can see, you may have gone through some very difficult experiences, I'm hearing, in the last 4 to 7 years. And this ghost land now is being melted down by the rainbow energy, by your true identity. The magical map shifter, I feel it has a message for you when it comes about finding your compass, finding your true north, right? Which I feel in the middle of this chaos energy, of this tower energy that I'm feeling, you have stepped into the unknown and you've found yourself. You found your authentic self. As you can see, these two figures, one is blindsided, right? Still, it moves into the unknown. And once you come out of this underworld, the unknown, you're coming out clear-minded, right? No blindfold. You have the compass within your heart and you know where to go and what's your purpose. As you can see, the map shifter has the key here on this side. Hopefully you can see, hold on. Also, I'm hearing bees. You may have a special connection with bees. I feel like you're moving into the unknown because you are guided to move through this underworld, because you know that once this shift, once this heavy situation is coming to an end, there is a major satisfaction and there is a major aha moment that you know you're going to gain. You're moving into a new timeline. You're moving into accessing, I'm hearing, you're accessing a higher and more complex version of yourself. Okay. Stormfield, yeah. Deep freeze. Magic prayer. And flying. You may have had to change houses, locations. I feel for some of you, something happened to your home, to your house, and it moved you into a very difficult position, lots of stress, lots of confusion. And I feel by the end of September, beautiful soul, you are going to be out of this tough situation, out of this underworld. Okay, this deck wants to be worked with today. Four of Pentacles and the Strength energy. You're evolving, your soul is evolving into the Strength energy where fear doesn't have any hold on you. Bravery and confidence, you're very confident in your power and in what you create. You're no longer afraid to share your resources, share your heart. Let's see. Most important energy for Scorpio. Heart of the matter. We have the Hermit energy. See, you are elevating. There's something about, maybe you are having dreams about you flying. this is the case, this is a confirmation. But you are the Hermit energy. I feel after a period of maybe solitude, after a period of inner work, inner shadow, the underworld is very emphasized. You are shining your light so bright, right? Virgo energy, you may have important placements in Virgo. For some of you, you went into some sort of retreat. And through this retreat, you have been transmuting a lot of the lower energies that you held within your body. Now you're light, you feel good, you feel at peace. There's a lot of compassion and love that I'm feeling for yourself first and foremost. And now you're spreading that into the world. What is the challenge? Outside influences for Scorpio. Page of Wands and Nine of Wands. There may be a fire sign, Leo, Sag, or Aries, that is not acknowledging your fire and your truth. This is you, Nine of Wands. Truly standing in your light as you are becoming more confident, more aware of your light, of who you are. You are rising up from the underworld just like that. But as you can see, there's no coincidences, right? There's the light. It's extremely bright in your energy. There's a rebirth that I'm feeling here for you, Scorpio. Now, this energy, I feel, once again, somebody is trying to dim your light or make fun of your light, I'm hearing. If that's the case, you know what to do. You know how to disconnect, okay? Keep shining. What's the blind spot? What's coming and you're not seeing? Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. You're liberating yourself from some sort of secret or deception or hiding your light, hiding your truth. I'm hearing the period of waiting is over. Any silence, any delays, or feelings of stagnation are now coming to an end. You're emerging from a time of rest with a hermit, with renewed mental energy and focus. The clarity is returning and ideas are beginning to flow once more. If there have been any sort of confinement or feeling like you cannot express your truth, this is coming to an end. And for some of you, it's not an external person, but it's your own narrative. It's your own default thoughts and patterns. So you might want to look at that. That's why maybe you have been called in the underworld. With the Seven of Swords, we'll have to clarify, but there's some sort of deception or hiding something. I'm feeling hiding your light or hiding some sort of information. Let's see. Likely outcome. We'll clarify. The Tower. Beautiful. Yeah, I felt this Tower as I was feeling and channeling for you. The Tower brings in a blessed change. It will be unexpected, but it will bring you into the self, into your true identity. It's breaking down foundations that were not solid, that are not aligned with you, that are not helping you rise, grow, share your light, shine your light, okay? And yes, once again, it may feel uncomfortable. Most of the towers do feel uncomfortable. But once this event is completed, once you step through the storm and out of the storm, there is a renewed sense of courage and clarity and wisdom and flow. I'm getting you truly stepping into who you are becoming, who you are meant to become. The Hermit. Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and Three of Wands. You know why you had to step into the underworld. You are being aware that you had to pick up, you had to heal and transmute and unblock something from your life and your energy. And you knew this time it's coming. You knew the tower, it's coming. That is why you chose to step into the hermit energy, to reflect, to meditate for some of you, to review, to get to know yourself, so you can step into the Three of Wands, which is waiting for your ships to come, for the gifts to come. This is a very hopeful and exciting energy. You are expanding your consciousness. That's what I'm getting. The light is all over the place, right? In this reading, there's a message there. I feel people's expectations did impact you, or it's still impacting you. That is why sometimes you allow yourself to fully shine and then you dim your light based on people's expectations. After this underworld journey, that will cease to exist, I'm hearing, because you are meant to shine fully, consciously, and without taking in account what other people think, what other people say, what other people expect. Let's see. Page of Wands, Nine of Wands. No? Okay. Five of Pentacles. Eight of Swords again. Three of Swords. There may have been a tough period with a fire sign or somebody that doesn't have the capacity to understand emotions or to deal with emotions, I'm hearing. And you had to rise up into the Nine of Wands, which is a wounded warrior. I'm getting that you lost your identity in a situation, and that was a hard pill to swallow. That caused you a lot of friction within yourself. And when we allow the law of accident to run our lives, the underworld comes through, the tower comes through to show us the way, to remind us the way. Something kept you emotionally confined, emotionally tied up, and it hurt. It hurt your ability to shine. It hurt your ability to be confident within yourself, in yourself. That's why the tower is here. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, the blind spot. Eight of Cups, you're walking away. Page of Wands. This Page of Wands keeps creeping in, I'm hearing. Seven of Swords again. Yeah, there's a choice. You've ended some sort of situation, relationship with a Page of Wands, Leo, Sag, or Aries. You've made a tough choice to end. It can be a marriage for some of you, a romantic relationship, or it can be a business partner that you thought it's mature, it's ready to take on this challenge, this business venture, and it ended up with you finding something about this person that really surprised you. They had some hidden agenda, I'm hearing. Ten of Pentacles is telling me that you're moving towards the Ten of Pentacles, towards creating your legacy, towards not allowing this hard situation to knock you down. Let's see about the Tower. What's the Tower bringing? Likely outcome. King of Cups, Two of Cups. Queen of Cups, Divine Counterpart. It's you. It's you regaining your identity. It's you finding the missing pieces in the underworld. It's you recognizing your power and the fact that sometimes you may have allowed the law of accident once again to run your life instead of you choosing consciously what to create, how you want to experience life, okay? And through this tower, there is this sense of major rebirth and integration into the magician that you are, okay? The advice here is whatever you are leading, because I feel for some of you, you are moving into a new leadership role, and I'm sensing that you're being called to lead with genuine emotion and passion. Please allow your authentic enthusiasm for your projects to show, because when you speak about your goals and you let your sincerity be felt, okay, it will have a greater impact. It will help you rise even higher. I feel that in a lot of ways, the result of this tower is a deep sense of emotional and professional fulfillment. Your work life and your personal life begin to integrate in a way that brings you joy, brings you peace. If you're stepping into a new leadership role, a new job, a new career, this will impact your personal life as well. If you're single, this new professional sphere will introduce you to a partner who shares your values. Let's see, beautiful souls. I may take this reading into the extended, so if you're interested in joining me there, you'll find the information in the description box down below, okay, how to join the membership. Let's see. Also, like and subscribe, please, if this resonates with you. I'd love to have you back here at the Heart Space. And also Hype, this is a new way of supporting channels here on YouTube, so I do appreciate your support. Lion spirit, be generous of spirit, shine through spirit. And also I'm feeling that your generosity will have a major impact in your world, in your environment. Life is speeding up. Yes, I do feel that, beautiful soul. I'm seeing somebody flying. You may have a lot of dreams with you flying. This is one of the omens. One more. And Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. Yes, time for a deep dive into the underworld, into the unknown, right? Into your deepest aspects of yourself, deepest shadows of yourself, so you can find the seed, so you can find the pearl, so you can find the treasure. So beautiful soul, I feel that there's a lot of endings of old roles, identities, habits. For some of you, it is the end of a relationship with this fire sign, maybe a job, an old story for some of you that you've carried about who you are. The universe is asking you to let the old fall away. And remember, death, your card, is not an end. It is a doorway. And what dies in your life these months, September, October, is only making space for your light to rise and to shine. So by October's end, you will feel lighter, freer, and more aligned with your higher self. So trust the fire, beautiful soul, because this tower, it will not destroy, it will purify. It will make space for your authentic self. Okay, beautiful soul, if this is where we part, I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope to see you back here at the Heart Space really soon. Much love. Ciao.